interest, passion, and purpose. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next heading, which is going to be skill set. So grab that piece of paper. If there's no space on that paper, grab a new one, and we're going to write skill set. Now, what do I mean by skill set? Let's look at the last 10, 15 years, and let's take a look at what have you been doing for work, what have you been doing professionally, but also your education background, any certifications that you have. We really want to get an idea of what your skill sets might be. So, for example, let's say if you went to school for nursing, but in the process of getting your nursing license, you went to go work at maybe a temp agency or something, and they place you in like an office doing reception. And then let's say from there you ended up working your way up, and maybe it's a law firm, and you ended up as a paralegal or something. And you're like, okay, look, yes, I have a nursing degree, but really I have paralegal experience and office experience, handling clients and dealing with the books and all of that stuff. And maybe you're saying, but my real passion, my real purpose is helping people with the nursing and being more hands-on, helping them with the medications and all of this. So maybe together with those people skills, the legal skills, and your nursing certification, maybe what you want to do is open up an ALF, right? So you'll be helping people. An ALF would need a nurse to administer some medications and to do some blood work and stuff like that. So I think it's an HHA, a home health association, not a home health aid, but the actual business that would employ a home health aid. You have to have a nurse on the board, or somewhere in the LLC somewhere. You have to have a nurse. So don't quote me on that. So maybe that's a good combination for the type of business with the experience, the background, and the licensing that person might have. So what we're going to do is we're going to write skill set, and then under that you're going to do your education, right? So in my personal paper, what I would write would be I got a bachelor's in business administration from Florida International University. I haven't been using that, but it's there. And after FIU, I went to Miami-Dade, and I got a continuing education certification for writing business plans, and then I got another one for growing small business enterprises, and I think like one or two other ones. So I would write all that down as my certifications and my education. And then for experience, I would put down all the different businesses that I've been a part of and running, and then also under like life experience, I would put personally things that I've been reading about, interests that I've been pursuing, not just as part of the interest that we talked about earlier, but really part of things that I've done deeper research into, right? Things that you don't really get a certification for, but then you would say, I know more than the average person about this area because I spent X amount of hours investigating and researching and really getting into this area, right? So that's what we want to do. We're going to do the skill set, the education, we're going to do certifications, then we're going to put like experience, like work experience, and then we're going to do personal experiences. And then once we have all of that together, then we're going to put it together in the